seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.
Hi, everyone. Oh, my goodness. I feel like it's early in the morning or something. Okay, but it's not. It's like noon on the East Coast. Ah, man, my body is shifting. My soul is shifting. I used to be a daylight person, and now it's going to shift to nighttime, which an astrologer warned me that was going to happen as I got older. So I think that's what's happening because now I'm like morning time. I'm like blink, blink. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Usually I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, life happens. Welcome, Nicole. I'm glad you're here. Hi, Nikki. Nikki Marie Hussey. Hi, Jennifer. I'm glad you're here.
Guys.
Hi, Natasha and Samantha. I'm glad everybody's here. Looks like we've gone live in the group too. Hi, Kristen. Good morning. It's 9 a.m. your time. You must be in the East Coast, Kristen. I mean the West Coast. Lucky you. Sometimes I think maybe I should just like be out there and maybe I'd be on time, but I'd probably just continue to be. I'd probably continue to be. It would just get later or something. Yeah. So, welcome. Good morning. Look, there's all kinds of people here. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Molly and Heather and Angel on Fire. I'm glad you're all here. I'm about to schedule and announce all of the rest of the lives for this week in the group. Mama Cole she wanted to go live, but now she's not feeling so well. And as you all know, there's like crazy hurricane activity in the south. So I'm glad that you're okay, Nicole, up on your hill in Tennessee there. And I think that hi Alexis. I think that this week I wasn't sure how we were going to go about doing things. Sarah's not going to do one, and so by the way, I'm about to raise Sarah Redcrow's prices, so if you wanted to get a reading with her, do that now because I'm probably going to do it today or tomorrow. And then because her schedule is too full. That's what we put. Her schedule is so full. So you have to squeeze in there. And she's become very popular, and I'm sure Nicole will follow suit with her. And Mama Cole is messing around with the whatchamacallit. It's about to hit her. So the what do you call that? The hurricane is gonna hit her soon. Excuse me, words aren't working well. and so anyway, I'm also going to be doing a seance later this month, and we're going to be I think we've decided we're going to do Samhain, which is the honoring of the dead, and the sacred holiday of Samhain, which some people call Halloween. It is a pagan holiday, by the way. So when Christians say Halloween's a pagan holiday, I'm like, yeah, they're right. So is Christmas, Easter. Yeah. So anyway, Halloween is definitely a pagan holiday, and it's a time to honor the dead. So I thought all of you might like to do that, huh? Because a lot of us have lost somebody that have died. So let's honor them. Let's do it the way it's meant to be. So it's called Samhain. There will be, I think we're going to do it on the 27th, which is a Sunday night. It'll be in Zoom. It's free. And I don't know who will be there other than me and Mama Cole and probably Sarah, and maybe some other mediums. I don't know. Okay. And I think that's everything. I should be, I'm probably going to do a question and answer too this week. Okay. So I'll probably be live once or twice this week. I think that's it. That's the announcements for this week. Hi, Nicole. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about you? Take time to let us know who you are and how you came to mediumship and why you do mediumship. Yes, Wally, it's in Zoom. It's the event will be in Zoom.
I
And then you can go ahead and get started when you're ready.
All right. Well, I have had this gift my whole life. Recently, just like in the last year or so, even couple years, I have just accepted that I have this gift, and my favorite part about it is helping people. Um, I know what it did for me whenever I had gotten my first reading, and I had loved ones come through, and it was so healing and comforting for me. Um, I'm a very compassionate person, and I'm always trying to help out however I can. I'm always doing volunteer work. I have an autistic daughter at home, and I take care of her during the daytime. And I go work a night job. But I think like just this journey with mediumship is like it brings me so much joy to be able to help people um, communicate with the ones that they've lost. That's really important to me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Please do excuse my congestion. I am a little under the weather today. I like to do spirit led. That's what we did last time I went live. I'm not great with gender, so sometimes I'll say it's a girl and it's a guy the whole time, or vice versa. So don't take the gender with a grain of salt when I say what it feels like to me, because sometimes, it feels this way, or it's, I am going to start channeling in and see if I can get anybody to start coming through for you guys. So I have what feels like to me a female, just giving off she feels like maybe somebody's sister. She feels very like young at heart. And I see like she's showing me, like it looks like a photograph to me of her and another woman, and they're both like wearing a black dress. And it looks like we're at a fancy dinner. It also feels like wherever it is that we're dining, we're out by the water. because I can see a boat. Kind of looks like a yacht.
So it sounds like this is a a sibling.
Mm-hmm.
Feels female, but we don't want to get stuck on gender.
Right.
It's a sibling, and they're out together on a boat.
I can see a boat. It feels like we're at some kind of fancy dinner. Could possibly be an event that they went to, but everybody's kind
Okay.
of wearing fancy like black clothes.
Fancy clothes.
Yeah.
Black clothes. So it might even been in like a funeral or something.
And I can see like a yacht or boat like out in the water. Like we're dining, I see, and then I see water.
Let's try to describe the person that they're with. Can you say, because the sister or whatever, the sibling.
I see one has blonde hair and one has dark hair. They seem like they're tan. And I see brown eyes. And I hear the word benefit.
So maybe it was maybe it was like some sort of benefit or something that they were at.
Because I'm also seeing like a gentleman in a suit and tie, like white shirt
Okay.
with a like. I see champagne glasses as well.
You see champagne boxes?
Yeah, champagne glasses.
Okay.
They're making me feel like this is New Year's.
Okay.
I'm also being shown a small black bag. It looks like a clutch with a golden chain.
So has anyone lost a sibling? And maybe you have a memory of going out to a fancy dinner or to some sort of event um, that maybe have been on water. That's what we're looking for. So the people asking for anyone. So if you're asking for a reading, it doesn't really make sense. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to listen and then tell us if these things match. Okay. So Michelle Johnson, Alexis, that's what we're doing. Good morning, Dex. So if any of those things match, then you should speak up. You should let us know. Otherwise, we'll just move on to the next spirit.
Okay. I'm also seeing fireworks.
Hmm?
And then I hear celebration.
Cool. So this is like a New Year's celebration, probably, or some sort of celebration that you went to with your sibling. I wonder if they're not siblings. I wonder if they're lovers.
It could be.
Sometimes I think that relationship can sometimes come through as like a past life. And so sometimes people are other relations in a past life, like sister, brother. It's okay, Alexis. Um So, like, sometimes in a past life they were siblings, for instance, and then in this lifetime, the past lifetime that's just ended, they were lovers, or mother daughter, or father's father. You know what I mean? That
Mhm.
kind of thing. Yep. So does this make sense for anyone? No one's ever been to a fancy event um around maybe New Year's. Everybody's dressed in pretty nice clothes, a lot of black, particularly maybe a black clutch with a golden chain. Maybe one of you has dark hair, the other person has lighter hair. Um, does this match for anyone? That's odd. Okay. I feel like the person's listening, but they think it's not them. That
Mhm.
happens a lot.
So I also see like an older gentleman there too. It's like he's reaching his hand out and he's just like they're getting up to go dance or something or go for a walk.
Okay. Well, if no one's gonna if no one's gonna own up to it or take this person, I'm gonna suggest that you move on and just ask them to step aside and move on to the next spirit. It happens.
Yeah. Before I tell them to ask them to step back, they did say award ceremony. It just feels like a very big event, whatever it was. Did I ask them to step back? So I have a younger energy here as well. Um, Feels like teens to me. They feel bubbly, like they had a very bubbly personality. And they're very like, they just keep saying to me, tell them I'm okay. I'm okay. And I'm being shown a basketball. And this person feels very tall to me. So basketball was important to this person. The way that they're showing themselves, and I just want to be clear, I can only see their silhouette. I can't really make out what their face is, but I can see they're tall, they're wearing basketball shoes, and they have a basketball uniform on, and they are holding the basketball.
So they definitely play basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they probably play it in like a sports team or something. Like
Yeah.
maybe high school or football or sorry, high school or college.
Yeah.
The words that come out of my mouth today. Okay. So this is a young person that's probably, a young adult. So that could be high school, college, that played basketball. Definitely. And it was very important to them. Okay.
You can see like the number 3. There's another number on the jersey, but I can't figure out what that number is. But I see a 3. I can make out the 3.
Okay, so Jesse says that it could be their boyfriend.
Okay.
Jesse, did your boyfriend play on a team? They're in the group. They're in the medium group.
It looks kind of like the jersey might be blue.
Or maybe a version of blue, yeah.
Yeah.
Like purple or something. She said he did play when he was in high school, yes. Okay. Okay. So it could be with Jessie since she's the only person saying anything.
Okay. I'm seeing like a shorter style haircut.
Jessie, does that make sense? A short haircut?
I'm being shown like an earring. I'm not sure if he had his ear pierced or somehow.
Like a stud ear piercing.
I also feel like music was very important to him. So he's like showing me they're like in the car and they're driving somewhere, like the wind's blowing. And then I hear the playlist.
She said when he was younger, he had an earring and he absolutely loved music.
Did you guys have like a special playlist together? Because he's just like the playlist. That's what he says.
I wonder if that's also might be how he's sending her signs. Sometimes spirits do that, like make certain songs come up on the yeah.
But he says, I love you. Specifically, he says, baby, I love you. He wants to know that I'm with you.
She's not answering in this moment, but it might just be because she's crying or something. I don't know. She said, "Aw." Did you guys have a playlist, Jesse?
So he's saying, it's okay for you to cry and know that I'm with you. He's kind of just showing me you're crying, but he's like kind of like hugging you, just like trying to comfort you. Because he shows me he's just like kind of like grabs your face up and is like rubbing your face, wiping your tears, and he's like, it's okay, it's okay.
Jesse, are there songs that come up on your playlist that keep playing? Like, could that possibly be a sign? Okay.
So he's asking me to ask you about a basketball, something related to basketball. Do you still have something of his that was basketball related?
Oh, she said, yes, definitely songs come up and it's a jersey. That's what she said.
Okay, because he's like showing me like sometimes you just kind of hold it and you're smelling it. And he's also bringing up a chain. It looks like a chain to me. Could just be a regular necklace, but it looks like a chain.
She just said yes.
Okay, because he's saying thank you.
Maybe for remembering him or honoring him.
He makes me feel like either she has the chain or it was a gift to him. But he's just like, thank you. It shows me the chain. He also says, I know I wasn't always perfect, but you were perfect for me. He says you always
Well done. That's sweet, Jesse. I hope you take in the messages, Jesse. She's definitely done a great job. Great job, Nicole.
Thank you. He's like bringing up a small child. Do you have like a little brother maybe? So he's kind of starting to step away. And with that, he says, I love you, Jesse. And as he's stepping away and he says that, he's showing me like dimes on the floor. And he's like, I'll be around.
It's beautiful. Well done, Nicole. Yes, you guys, Michelle Smith is a scammer. Please don't answer her. I'm trying to get rid of her now.
Yes,
That's why I'm sitting here.
somebody has made an imposter profile of mine. I will never, ever, ever reach out to you directly and message you. So if you get a message from a Nicole Hoop, it is not me.
Yeah, so that happens a lot. That's why I post it once a week in the group. There's a big red thing. Just in the mediums group, just search scammer if you're worried about it. If a person messages you first, they're a scammer. If they tell you to inbox them, or I have a reading for you, or I have a special message from the other side for you right now, they're a scammer. If they tell you that you're possessed and they have to clear you, it's a scammer. If they're asking you to send them money on a on PayPal as a gift, it's a scammer. Okay? Guys, we will never ask you to do that. If you ever send money for us, you'll go through a legitimate scheduling software that requires a business PayPal account or a business Stripe account so that you can say, hey, this person didn't do the service I paid for them for. Okay? So just never send money as a gift on PayPal. Never do that. Just don't do it. You're being scammed. All right. Well, I think you did a great job. Good job, Nick. By the way, Nikki. Woohoo! White hat. Good job, Nikki. Letting other people know that that's a scammer. Good job. If we educate each other, the scammers will eventually fail. And if we all empower each other, eventually. Good job, Molly. She's a scammer. Yep. Good job. Educating others about how no medium will ever message in here like that. That's right. Good job, Nikki. Because no legitimate medium would ever do that. Yeah. Yeah, that happens all the time, Chaz. There's actually like 5 different psychic insights they've contacted. They've copycatted our page like 5 times. I've reported it to Facebook. Facebook is just full of scammers. So just so you know, so just block them. Okay. I agree, Candy. That was a great read. Good job, Nicole.
Thank you. Um, so I do have a small child present. It is a very sweet little baby. um, they're young. They seem like they're a sleepy baby. You know, kind of like when your cute little kid just walks up to your room in the middle of the night in their pajamas. Like they're showing me they're in their pajamas with their cute little messy hair. And I can't tell if it's a doll, a teddy bear, or a stuffed animal that they have, but I can see that they have something with them. So, and I will say, with smaller children, their communication is a little bit harder for me because they kind of communicate like they did here. So, I will do my best to get that out to you.
I'm not sure. Stacy, are you Sam, are you calling on Stacy Green? Is that what's happening? I don't think you actually tagged her. I suspect that she suspects the spirit you're coming through.
This child is very, very sweet. Because like she's showing me, she's like crawling up on her mama's chest, and she's just kind of like going to sleep. And she's very sweet and affectionate. Like she loved cuddling, is what I'm getting. That I feel like she didn't feel very well. She feels like I feel like I have a cough.
Okay, so it looks like Sam and Stacy. She's saying it could be either one of them. So keep going. Sounds like they have two little ones.
I'm being shown like the color pink. So they're kind of just like, I'm gonna say it how I hear it. I hear it, I not feel good, mama. And then, like, again, like, she's showing me, like, we're laying on her chest, and mom's, like, stroking my hair and saying, it's okay, baby, it's okay.
I still think it's with you, Stacy. Were both of the little girls pretty sick? Were they aware that they were sick?
So I'm hearing, like, mama always took the best care of me. And then I feel confusion as well.
Okay. So their niece Madison laid on their sister's chest, and my sister told her it was okay to let go.
Whew, okay.
It's sad. Madison was 1 when she passed, and she had SMA. So Stacy and, by the way, just so everybody's on page, Stacy and Sam are sister-in-laws. So they're talking about the same child. I got the chills, so I think you're right on patch, right on job. Good job, Nicole.
Sorry, that one was really hard.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes with little ones, but the beauty about little ones is we can talk about that in just a minute. But keep going.
She says thank you so much for taking care of me. I kind of feel like we still don't understand why she had to go so young.
It looks like she had SMA.
And I'm being shown butterflies and flowers. And she had like, this is just what I'm seeing. It's like a pink soft blanket. I wouldn't necessarily, like, it's almost fuzzy. I wouldn't call it oh god, I can't even think about it now. I wouldn't say it's like a microfiber. Like you can feel the tech, like you can move the fabric. Almost furry, I guess. Almost like fur, but not.
So like fox fur type of thing.
Yeah.
Sama said she had that. So she had something like that in her crib.
She makes me feel like it was her favorite because she's like doing this with it, like touching her face with it.
Sweet.
To like let you guys know she is so healthy over there. Like, sorry, just like breaking my heart.
Well, I'm about to shine some light on it that can help us. If you'd like to hear the light, what can help everybody with babies is that what I'm supposed to tell everybody is that babies that die before they get to puberty or are miscarried or aborted, they all become angels immediately upon death. That they were only here to finish up their last soul mission, whatever that was. And so they, this little Madison probably had all kinds of lessons that she taught others, and she brought a level of sweetness into the world. And a lot of people feel like they have, it looks like we got Stacy here, who says that's definitely Madison, and Sam. And the reason I'm saying this is because although we feel like the child should have lived a long life, it's actually they weren't supposed to live a long life. They were supposed to live a short life. It was meant to be that way so that the child could pass and become an angel immediately and then choose to come back and walk upon us as an angel or to be an angel on the other side, which is why Madison is saying I'm super healthy now, right? Because Madison is like an enlightened being. It's like more than a spirit. It's bigger than a spirit. It's more than that. It's an angel. It's like a enlightened being, whatever
And
language.
I could just like show you the mental image she's showing me of just this bright, gorgeous golden light just radiating through her. She's just and she's showing me a rainbow in the sky, and it feels like this is after she passed and somebody's looked up and seen her rainbow.
Maybe somebody, like, when they see a rainbow, they think of her or something.
And she keeps showing me like a butterfly perched on a flower.
Sweet. Well, she said it was a pink butterfly blanket. There was a butterfly on the blanket that you described. And Stacy says there was a rainbow when she passed. Mm-hmm.
She said that was her way of letting me know she's made it over there.
And Sam is saying, is she with my mother and her grandfather?
She is. Yes. She is. She said, like, so she's showing me their hands, like they were there waiting for her, and they took her. They went with her. She says, please don't worry about me. I'm not alone.
Cool. Yeah, I think she's an angel now, so she's probably watching over your mother and grandfather. That's probably what's happening. She's probably become the angel that watches over your entire family, Sam. That's the phenomenal part about babies and children. And if they do choose to come back, they come back as like angels among us that do amazing things in the world.
So, I am hearing giggling, and she makes me feel like the giggling that I'm hearing is coming from a child that's living. Like she's like she makes me feel like we're like her angel self is playing with the other child.
Could be. I don't know. Stacy or Sam, is there another child, or do you guys have a kid? You're welcome, Melissa. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I feel like every time an angel comes through, we have to announce that so that everyone that's lost a child can find healing. Like, like there's some sort of ripple effect. Stacy said, her twin brother's 14 now, so maybe when he was little.
So that makes sense as to why.
And then Sam says, my 2-year-old is laughing right now.
So she kind of just gives me a wink, so I'm going to assume that she is with your 2-year-old.
I think, Sam, she's playing with your 2-year-old right now. I mean, I'm just guessing. So just for the new people that have just joined us, this is a spirit-led reading. So Nicole brings through spirits, and then hopefully you listen, and then you speak up if this makes sense for you. Okay? So if what Nicole is saying makes sense for a spirit that you know, please speak up, and we'll do our best to bring your messages to Nicole. It's sweet, isn't it, Sam? Yeah.
Oh. Sorry, she's actually with my little one that she's just kind of brought my little one that passed away that I lost to miscarriages with her. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. I swear the angels bring all of the angels through. I swear that's why they make me say that thing every time. I used to not say anything and they got mad at me.
So she's just
Go
kind of
ahead.
her brother, her twin brother can still.
I'm sure you can, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, Sam?
She's just like the bond is unbreakable.
Stacy is saying my son is with her and he was 26. I wonder if my son is with her. Okay. Probably. They're probably all together.
Yeah, she says all together. Like she's just watching her everyone. She just kind of like gives me like an aerial view and shows the whole family.
So Sam said I had 2 miscarriages and Stacy and I lost another 2-year-old niece. Ugh. I'm so sorry, Sam. Wow, you have a lot of angels, and it makes me wonder why your family needed so many angels. And so I don't know what kind of healing or emotional healing you've experienced as a result of that, or what they might be doing on the other side for you, but seems powerful.
So she is stepping back, but she's pointing me back to outside to a rainbow again. So I think she might be sending you a rainbow.
I thought this was cute. Jennifer Lee K. Rodriguez said, angels are what we call old souls here on earth, or star seeds. Exactly. That's right, Jennifer. And those people usually like come back and do something amazing in the world. And it's just that their soul has sort of had a sense of completion, where they don't have so much change or evolution to accomplish in this lifetime anymore, because they accomplished it by living that little short life that they did. And yeah, exactly. So that's exactly right. So Jennifer, and I think then somebody asked earlier if they come back, and the answer is yes, they do. And so Sam, at some point, Madison could come back. I'm sorry that you lost your 2-year-old. Oh, I have a 2-year-old and we lost his twin. I'm sorry about that, Vanessa. Sorry that you lost a baby.
I just want to say that your daughter has a very wonderful energy. She's just an amazing little soul.
So just so everybody knows, this is spirit led. So whatever Nicole says, you just listen and respond. Okay, go ahead.
So,
sorry, people keep.
You're good. Maybe on my next live I can do direct calls.
We can, but you'll never get everybody.
No.
No. Mama Cole does it. She'll get like 4 or 5 in an hour if she hurries, and there'll be like 50 requests. You'll never get everybody. But you can try it that way next time if you like.
We'll see. I do like to do the spirit led. I feel like.
Me too. Me too. Then I don't have to make the choice. My Libra loves it.
Okay, this is kind of weird for me. I typically don't ever hear names like right off the bat, but I hear the name Sarah.
Sarah. Okay.
I also, they're saying, like, can you hear me? How interesting.
I wonder if the person living is saying that to them. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Because I'm right here. They're like, I didn't leave you.
Jennifer seems to think it's her mom. Jennifer, was your mom's name Sarah?
Here, I promised you I'd always be with you.
So her mom's name was Sarah. She's been trying to communicate since she passed.
So then that makes sense.
So you two,
can you hear me?
right? Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so she kind of like stomps her foot and she's like, I'm right here.
Jennifer said, I'm blocked. I've been trying to open myself. Okay, Jennifer, I understand. It happens, especially if you're suffering from any kind of trauma or anything like that, you'll get blocked. Yeah. And most of us have at least suffered our cultural trauma, which definitely shuts us down as mediums and psychics. She says, I know she is. She touches me. I understand that. Yeah.
She says there's nothing that could have been done.
So maybe it's not your fault, Jennifer, and there's nothing you could have done to stop what happened. It was meant to happen. Yeah.
She says it was my time to go. And she's like, we have to accept it.
Oops. She whispers in my ear.
Oh. She said it was my time to go, sweet girl. She makes...
So that's probably what she's probably speaking to, Jennifer. She's saying, while you want to hold the doctors responsible, it's very normal to blame someone when someone has died, and maybe I'm wrong, but I think what your mom is saying is that it was actually her time.
Mm-hmm. She makes me feel like you've been very angry. She said, like, blinded.
She's saying they didn't do what they were supposed to. She said we talked about this before, though. Okay.
So, what your mom is showing me, and this is how I interpret it, is a rope in your hand. And there's like heavy rocks, like almost like boulders attached to this rope. And she shows me your hand, and there's blood on your hand. And what that means to me is by you holding on to your anger at this point, you're only hurting yourself. She said it's okay to let go. She still just wants you to be happy. She said, I know you're not going to be happy right away, but I need you to heal yourself. She's like, I just want to see you be that bright, beautiful, vibrant person that you are. Because she's saying no matter what, the outcome wouldn't have changed.
Okay.
Maybe then that message is for him to let go. Because she's acknowledging. She said, I know it's very hard without me here. Physically. He's still very much present.
Yep.
Because she just keeps saying, I just want to see you guys smile again. She's showing some concern over the grief and the darkness, because she's just like, the darkness is consuming. So like, she just keeps saying, I just want my baby to smile again.
I did communicate with my dad recently that brought up some things that upset me. She said, is that what she's talking about?
She's kind of directing towards your brother.
Hmm.
And she's saying, I need you to know that I'm proud of you, the way that you've been handling everything. Does she have grandchildren? Because she's bringing up small children.
Yes.
Because she is making me feel like one of them, oh, I'm sorry, both of them. Like, there's a lot of her in them. Like, they do things that remind.
Sounds like 5 grandkids altogether. Good grief.
And she's showing me a sunflower. Like, I see one of these children looks like they have, like, dark hair, long dark hair. Looks like a little girl to me. And she, like, kisses them on the forehead, and she's like, my angel. She's kind of making me feel like there's a disconnect going on. Like, she wants to bring everybody together. She kind of just shows me, like, we're not together. Like, there's some kind of tension. But she wants everybody to come together.
Right. Well, I think you did a great job, Nicole.
You.
Yeah, beautiful, well done. And I think it's really good reading. And I think you've done a great job today. And I just want to encourage everyone to continuing to tune in this week. So you can always book with Nicole at Psychic Insights. You can find the link in the comments. I'll even put it up. Oh, she said my nephew had long dark hair. Felix was her favorite.
Oh.
My brother's wife is a narcissist. Sorry to hear that, Jennifer. That's hard. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
She says she loves you, and then she shows me feathers, and she's showing me coins.
And for everyone in the group that is posting, there's lots of people all of a sudden commenting in the group. So thank you, and you keep tuning in for other lives this week. And we'll sometimes spirits don't come through for a variety of reasons, like maybe your loved one is more private, or who knows, but or maybe what they have to say is private, right? But you can always book a private reading with Nicole at psychicinsights.life. The link is in the comments if you take a look. And today we'll be doing some more readings this week. Nicole, I think you have some availability this week. Is that right? So
I have availability. I have some availability this afternoon. I'm wide open for Tuesday and Wednesday.
Okay, great. So you guys, so you can hook up with Nicole in the next couple of days and hopefully connect and get your private reading. I think she did a great job. I agree, Samantha. And I agree, Candy. Candy said, yay. I agree. I think she did a great job too, Candy. And we can't do everybody's reading live. If we could, we'd be live all day, every day. I don't even know how long we would be live. I agree, Stacy. I agree that she did a great job, especially with your little one, Madison. And you're welcome, Lynette. Lynette said, thanks, Hollis and Nicole. And I agree, Jennifer. Nicole is fabulous.
Thank you.
She's fabulous, even though she's not feeling too great and probably has a little bit of like a headache or whatever. You did a great job. Thank you, Stephanie.
I got a little sick from when I was help cleaning up a restaurant from the floods. I was knocking down drywall and stuff. So, but
did the mold get to you, or do you have like a flu or something?
I honestly, I think it might have just been from the mud that was on the floor at the restaurant. I mean, because like I had mask on, I had gloves, but I tend to be a barefoot hippie, and the next best thing to that is sandals. So I learned this week. It's okay. I'm getting better. So lots of medicinal tea, and we're on the up and ups.
Yeah, I hope they're getting cleaned up there in Tennessee. I'm glad that you were safe from the floods, but I know that you've been volunteering to help others, and I think that's a sweet thing to do, and it's the only right thing to do in your area. And I agree, Tammy, that there's healing in listening to others get readings. I agree. I totally agree with that, Tammy. And Candy said toxic mud. Well, sometimes I wonder, like, when storms come along and there's floods and stuff, if it like digs up old stuff and
Well,
ugh.
yeah, and then you have to think about, like, which I didn't think about it at the time. I just wanted to go help. Um, like sewage problems and things that are getting brought up and carried along the way.
Right. Yeah. Sunflower, hi Sunflower, thanks for tuning in. It's a little late, yes, and it's also the end. Yes. But she also does spirit led readings, so we just let spirit choose who's going to get the reading, so we just bring through whatever spirit has. That's what spirit led readings are. Yeah, I agree, Candy. The houses and the debris mixing. Well, thank you, Nicole, for volunteering. A lot of us appreciate it. I don't live out there. I live here in Colorado, and we have our own. Right now, we're like, okay, you guys got the rain, and we got the dry and the windy, and we're kind of like just,
Hopefully, no
yeah,
fires here.
right. Yep. But we're always ready for anything here in Colorado. So, but thanks for doing what you did in Tennessee, Nicole. We all have our own journeys, our own hoops to jump through, and may we all be blessed and do our best. And tune in later this week for some more readings and question and answer. Bring your questions there. Guys, I love to answer your questions. That seems to be a really popular thing. So I'm going to do the question and answer later this week, okay? All right, friends. I'll talk to you later. And
Guys,
I hope you have a fantastic week. Have a sweet day.
bye, guys.
Are you seeking guidance on your spiritual journey? Need help with a vexing problem? Missing a loved one and looking for answers? Look no further than Psychic Insights, a small trusted psychic service offering mediums, psychics, and spiritual coaching. This service is managed by Hollis Taylor, a gifted psychic medium, astrologer, and a compassionate coach. We are dedicated to helping you navigate your spiritual awakening. At Psychic Insights, we provide medium readings and psychic insight to help you plan for tomorrow and make choices for today. Find the support you need, compassionate grief coaching, and astrological insights to help you spiritually grow and transform. Our professional services include well-managed schedules, recorded sessions, and reliable psychic mediums ready to facilitate your transformational experience. Discover more at psychicinsights.life.